What is going on, my friends? What is going on? We are back. We are back. We are back. We are back. It's good to see you guys. Who we got in here? Dave, what's going on, man? Posted a Discord back in 45. Thank you, Dave. I did see that. Appreciate you. Hope all is well. Drew Stone in the house. What's going on, Drew? Good to see you. Of course, Charlie, aka Mountain Man. Always good to see you, my friend. And the one and only partner in crime, still trying to figure out his internet, Mr. Stalker Actual Gaming. Johnny, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Them eyes are watching. They sure are. Oh, man. I think, first of all, we've got to do some housekeeping because this has been quite an absence as it relates to me streaming Flight Sim. So first and foremost, I want to make sure you guys are hearing me okay. I want to make sure you guys are seeing the sim okay. I want to make sure everything just looks and sounds as it should. How's the volume? You guys let me know, let me know, let me know. XP, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Was in the background, caught your stream earlier today, man. Hope all is well. So housekeeping. Let me know, guys. Let me know how's the volume, how's the sounds, making sure everything is good. Let's take a look here. Boogie, says Dave. Good to see you. We've had some changes to the sim since we've last streamed here. So I did end up finally getting the Bravo quadrant, throttle quadrant, which means or meant that I had to remove that third monitor I had where I used to keep you guys down here, so I wasn't sort of turning my head or my back to you guys. So I do apologize for that. We'll figure that out another time. We'll get another monitor back here somewhere, but in the interim, you guys are on my left side this time. We are here in the Phoenix A320. I think the sim volumes is down. Let me get that back up for you guys. We are in the Phoenix A320. Listen, man, I think you guys have heard, you know, me and and Johnny talk about this thing ad nauseum from the podcast if you guys have been listening. So, you know, there's really nothing much else to say. We're gonna fly this thing for the first time on stream, and try to enjoy it. I see some lags here. I don't know if you guys are seeing that on your side, but it definitely is lagging. One thing is, you know, and we did mention this when we started initially reviewing this aircraft, definitely performance heavy, especially as it relates to the CPU. So that's been my concern loading this thing up and trying to fly while running Streamlabs and a stream. I haven't tested that specifically, so hopefully it holds up. Hopefully we have no lags, no skipped frames and all that jazz. But yeah, man, yeah, we are back. Speaking of we are back, so when I posted this last night or earlier this morning that we were going to stream, you know, I was getting some messages, are you back, are you back, are you back? So I put together something really quick that I thought was pretty funny. I'm going to share with you guys because you guys keep asking if I'm back. So let's see. I'm thinking I'm back. If you guys watch John Wick, the series, man, all those movies, you know exactly where that's from. I'm thinking I'm back, guys. It's so good to be back here. So good to be back in the flight deck with you guys, man. I hope you guys have been well. We're going to go ahead and get this show on the road. I know the title of the stream says FNO. We're a little early for an FNO. But I think by the time we get up in the air and get going, we should have New Orleans come online. We're going to do Fort Lauderdale to New Orleans today. Quick flight, nothing too crazy. And then we also have a giveaway. Oh, you guys lost the camera. We also have a giveaway courtesy of the Hype Performance Group that we will be giving away today. So you know, sit back, relax, enjoy, engage in the chat. So good to be back with you guys, and let's get this baby going. So volumes are good. Thank you, Dave. We were in the A320. Make sure before we power up this baby, let's get in here. Let's get in here. Throttle levers are at idle. Ignition mode selectors are set to off. Wipers are off. Batteries are off. Available power is there. All switches are in the neutral or off position. Want to make sure all that is good to go before we add any power to this aircraft, and I think we're good to go. So let's power it up. That one. Chief, good to see you, man. Hope all is well. Fly with Rookie. Yo, he's back. He's back. What's going on, man? Good to see you, Rookie. I gotta catch up with you, bro. Gotta catch up with you. Got some new developing information to share with you, my friend. Hope all is well. External power coming alive. That looks good. Let's get the strobes to auto. Nav to 1. Exit light to arm. No smoking to auto. Crew supply coming on. And let's go down here. Let's get this thing configured. One thing, you know, I did mention this in the review. I think the sounds are pretty low with this bird. I think, you know, they could do a lot. They could increase the volume in a lot of areas, specifically as it relates to the sound with this aircraft. Like, you know, as soon as I power it on and get the avionics fans going, like it should be hitting. But you barely hear anything. Turn the headset up as well. So we get pretty warm here out in Fort Lauderdale, at least according to the METAR. So let's get the airplane cooled down. Let's start getting the navs aligned. That's 1. You're getting stuttering. Oh man. Anyone else getting stuttering or just Dave? Nav 2. I don't care if the sim or the plane stutters. That's fine. I just don't want the stream itself to stutter. Again, the plane is performance heavy, so there's really not much I'm going to be able to do about that. I did set the displays to performance versus quality to help a little bit, but as long as the stream itself isn't lagging, that's when we have an issue. Go here. See if I remember what I'm doing with this thing. Let's go to Phoenix. Down to the FMGC. Let's make sure our nav data is up to date. May 19th to June 15th. Correct. And get down to the ATSU. ALC menu. Light init data request. Stalker says, "No, you're good, brother." All right, awesome. Thanks, man. Good to go. Fort Lauderdale to Nolens. JAN. What alternate is that? Seen that one before. That looks good. Let's take a look at the weather request, and let's do Fort Lauderdale. I don't need the TAF. We're getting up out of here. And let's do another one for Holland. Oh, this thing is lagging big time. Uh-oh. You guys seeing that? What the hell? That was strange. We're gonna come out of the McDo for a little bit. That is lagging real bad. Let's go to init. That's Jackson, Mississippi. You need to talk to the dispatch. Talk to ops. Why is the alternate for New Orleans Jackson, Mississippi? That's hilarious. What are we today? JetBlue 2142. Can that airport even handle a 320, bro? What is that, Class Delta? Official flight plan says 360 today. Align on ref, confirm, back you out. Looks good. And I think we got PAC-X today. Yes, we do. So let's get that going. Let's start the flight. Next. Wi-Fi equipped, IFE. Next. System safety briefing. And we're going to use JetBlue for the safety briefing today. Play boarding music, why not? Alright, that's PAC-X. Needs to come down here. Or from SimBrief. Unit mismatch. Why do I need to change this every time, bro? Airframe. Cabin, yes, units supposed to be pounds and inches and feet. Alright, there we go. Fort Lauderdale to MSY looks good. Mass and balance. It's a Class Charlie. Okay. Cool. So I mean, JetBlue could get in there. That's just a little far for the alternate. Chief says I run Phoenix from the GPU. You know, I may have to explore that, Chief. I may have to do that. I'm afraid to change anything right now, but I may have to explore that. Why is this not pulling from the flight plan? Alright, no worries. We also have a giveaway today, guys, like I mentioned at the beginning. I will start it here momentarily. Let me just get situated. 150 passengers today. And cargo is 8.7. Close enough, and we are taking block fuel 17.5. Also close enough. Alright, load aircraft. Let's do 8 minutes. Alright, we're starting to load up. Let's change these to inches. Update that, looking good. Let's take a look outside. The sounds are loud as hell outside. So much so that I think a little bit too loud in terms of the windmilling of the IAEs, or the CFMs I should say. They're usually not that loud. I think they could adjust that. But other than that, again, just refining some of the interior sounds, I think, is what would make this baby a little bit more immersive, especially on this startup. You guys will see what I'm talking about if you haven't flown this plane yet. A janky walk around, looking good. Outflow valve. Main landing gears looking good. That looking good. The ports are blocked. The probes look good. I think we've got ourselves a good airplane. Fastest walk around ever. Let me get back to the chat here. I've always had that issue as well. I've even tried to save. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that thing, man.
Gentlemen, I would love to welcome you aboard our flight.
I've saved it numerous times. Out of Fort Lauderdale today, I believe they're in West Stops.
Smaller items underneath the seat in front of you. Unless you're in a front row,
let's check the Asus.
Place all of your items in the overhead bin. If you have any trouble finding a location for your carry-on items, please let a flight attendant know.
28 left and 28 right.
Carry-on items in the overhead bin and
Max 28 right.
so you close it as a courtesy to other passengers.
It'll be Z.
Also be sure that the aisle is clear and sit down so that way other passengers can get by you. If you are seated in an emergency exit row, please review the exit seating responsibilities and the safety card provided for
Beneath
you.
one departure
Sure that you are able and willing to
dolly
perform
transition.
If you're not, please let a flight attendant know so that way you can
into New Orleans, ILS 11 based on the winds right now.
But we do ask that laptops, tablets, and any other larger electronic devices are stowed once we depart from the gate. Thank you and welcome aboard.
They've got some funky standard arrival procedures for New Orleans. Almost none of them are applicable when you're coming from the east. It's so weird. You see some. Yeah, no, it's just gonna be direct to the Harvey VOR, and I guess we'll get vectors for the ILS. Audad? Yeah, that'll work. We'll make that work. No star, and just insert that. Alright, we'll step through that in a second. Let's see if we can go get our ATIS before it gets crazy here. I'm sorry, our clearance before it gets crazy here. 121. Fort Lauderdale ground. Good evening, JetBlue 2142. Information Echo. Looking for our clearance to New Orleans as follows. Roger. You got? Can you guys hear a ATC? Sounds good. Alright, we're a couple minutes from prime time. Let's get the APU started. Ready to copy 2142. Triple 2142 is clear to New Orleans Airport. Venice 1 departure, Dolly transition, Dennis file 4000 initially. Departures offline, squawk tree 022. Alright, so we got that. Departure is offline for now. By the time we get out of here, I'm sure we'll get center. 19.3 on the standby. I can't hear anything but you. No ATC. Alright, hold on. What is that? Can you guys hear the plane? Can you guys hear the sim at all? Or just my voice? Yes, so you can hear the plane, not ATC. Why the hell not? You guys should be hearing everything coming off of my headset. Everything but ATC, okay. Let me look at something real quick. I don't want to spend too much time on this. Let me, I may need to add another source. This is what happens when you don't stream for like 8 months. They change so many things. Audio output capture source. Let's do ATC. Why is the jetway disconnected? Oh, boarding is completed. Okay. We'll add the source. Pick up. Video check. Thanks. How about now, guys? That's not it. I hear Mike in the aircraft fine. Go to your Windows audio sources. Damn, alright. And bring up vPilot. Now, if I'm hearing it, you guys should be able to hear it. So that's weird. Can you guys hear Pack X? You guys hear the boarding music from Pack X? Alright, let me see what's going on there. Start the APU. Step through this flight plan. RV, and then vectors to 11. That looks good. And 4,000 on the initial climb is what was given. You get rid of baggage and the trucks. Alright, complete dismiss. 132.3 and 28.7. Block fuel is 17.6. Excellent. It's good. And we need a win request. Update that. I hear you, the plane flying. Yes on Pack X. Alright, so that doesn't make any sense.
With service to Louisiana. Our flight time will be roughly 1 hour and 38 minutes. Please note the cabin door is now closed. We ask that you make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your larger devices are now shut down and stowed. If you have not already, please fasten your seatbelt and verify it is low and tight across your lap. Your tray tables and seatbacks must be in the full upright and locked position for departure. Flight attendants, please prepare cabin for departure and cross-check.
Don't hear V-Pilot at all. Yeah, hold on. Let me see something. V-Pilot is not even an option for window capture, so that's not going to work.
Frontier Flight 1333.
How about now, guys? There it was. Alright, cool. Awesome sauce. They changed so many things on Streamlabs, man. Alright, progress looks good. Our cruise. Gotta work. Good prediction. 8.2. We've got enough to get to our alternate of Jackson, Mississippi for whatever reason. So that looks good. I'll take it. And that looks good. Now we'll just run our performance numbers and get the hell up out of here. Be right. All right. No toga. Packs are off. Sync the winds, sync the load. And what are we looking at? 45, 46, 47, and 62. How do I keep getting a nav accuracy upgrade? Data. don't know. And we're 1 up 0.2. Excellent. How are we looking outside? Looking good. Jetways pushed back. External power can go. APU bleed coming on. So again, just I'm nitpicking, but as soon as I disconnect the external power and hit that APU bleed, audibly you should hear a significant difference in that bleed air coming through the packs, but they just didn't really simulate that. It's going to be the same thing when you start the engines, right? You should hear that cutoff of the packs because it's using that bleed air to start the engines. Again, no audible differences there, so I'm nitpicking, but that stuff, you know, especially as a Airbus fanatic like I am, you just notice. Yeah, no response from that weather earlier. That's all right. 32, 49, 50, and +5. Jennifer Simonson. Hope I didn't mispronounce that. Sorry. How you doing? Welcome. Good to see you. Welcome everyone that has just joined. Appreciate you guys for coming out and checking out the stream today. I know it's been almost I guess 8 months since the last flight sim stream, but I know some of you guys have been checking out the podcast and the live shows, so we do appreciate that. Speaking of podcasts and live shows, why isn't my my chat stuff working? That looks good. Transponder on. TA looks good. That looks good. Beacon coming off. Fuel pumps are on. All right. Before start checklists. Windows and doors closed and locked. Signs on and auto. ADRSs are set to nav. Fuel quantity 17.5. Enough to get us there. Enough to consider our alternate as well. We do have one more thing to do as it relates to some additional situational awareness fix. KFO. Right. .76. This is a bug, man. This is a bug that I didn't notice before. That clear button gets stuck all the time. I think it's just super laggy. Look at that. Jeez. Secondary flight plan will copy to active. If we need to make a return back to Fort Lauderdale, I'm going to take 28 right. It's the longest runway we've got here, 9,000 feet. So let's set that up in a box, make that easier for us in the event that we do have to come back here. How laggy this is. So bad. Alright, 28 right. No star. That looks good. Alright, let me get up out of here. Green light, big up! Almost a year. Yeah, it has been almost a year, man. It's crazy. Time flies. We're back. We're back. If we can, we're not off to a hot start, but we're making our way through. Making our way through.
Cockpit to ground.
This is ground. Stand by.
Alright, before push checks were completed, let's disconnect the external power here. We go to Phoenix, we go to ground services, and that GPU. We're 11 minutes late. Gotta get going.
Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed.
The parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft.
We are cleared for start and push.
Okay, cleared for push start. Please release parking brake.
Green light, what's good, man? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome.
Please release parking brake.
Alright, brakes release.
Parking brakes are released.
We'll start the clock.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
It will start in the sequence.
Alright, we're gonna start number 1 first.
Ladies and gentlemen, please
Again, you
direct
should
your
hear that
attention to
distinct
the screen
cutout
for an
when you
important
hit that
safety
switch over
demonstration.
to ignition start.
Once again, we'd like to welcome aboard the TerraFlora slightly. My name is Natalie. It's my pleasure to be working with Wayne up front. We are both forced to work with Dennis in the back. Your safety is our top priority, so we appreciate a few minutes of your attention while we demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft. You can follow along with safety information card in your seatback pocket. Federal aviation regulations require compliance with all crew member instructions, landing information signs, and posted placards. Fasten your seatbelt, insert the flat metal length into the buckle, and form the straps tight. To release, just lift the top flap of the buckle. Please keep your seatbelt fastened well and tight across your lap, even when the seatbelt sign is off, and have your seatbelt visible to the at all times. Your left hand is fastened to your seat, and the straps might assist you over the pouch from the vest and pull it over your head. Grab the strap around your waist, secure the buckle, and pull the straps tight. As you exit the aircraft,
Alright, number 1 coming alive.
on the right hand or bump to the seat on both sides. They don't get a light on the shoulder on automatic deployment.
If you consider my offer for FlightSim XO, just let me know if it works out. Green light for sure, bro. I'll keep you posted. I'm trying to figure out why you guys aren't seeing cloud bot timers.
We'll snap this cap to make sure we're ready for departure.
It's a good start on number one. Number two.
If you have any questions about the safety features of this aircraft, please don't hesitate to ask. Smoking, including use of electronic cigarettes, is never allowed on any Japanese flight. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying smoke detectors in aircraft residence is a federal offense and will result in a fine. For your convenience, this aircraft has 3 restrooms, one in front of the cabin, 2 in the back, each is equipped with an interchangeable table. We'll be adjusting the cabin lights for departure a few people there with big out of other seats. We're here to make sure you have a safe and comfortable flight. Thanks for your attention. We hope you enjoy the jump.
This cabin is phenomenal. I'll give them that. I will give them that.
Pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
Ground. Startup is complete. You may
Alright
disconnect.
guys, I believe the
Roger.
giveaway has
Engine
started.
cleared to
I don't know why
disconnect.
Streamlabs
See you
is
at the
acting up
side.
today.
Have a good flight.
But someone,
Holding
if
position,
you
waiting
want
for the
to
visual.
enter
Thank
into
you
the
and
giveaway,
goodbye.
please run a test. So exclamation HPG, courtesy of Hype Performance Group. They give you an Airbus H145 variant from Mr. Steve. You guys have been following the Closed Traffic podcast. We've had him on several times now. Again, just phenomenal work by him and that team to bring such a high fidelity aircraft to Flight Sim 2020. 2 good starts, APU and bleed off. Go Max, Torino ND. Go Victor wind shear is stuck in the off position. They need to fix that. That looks good. Our flaps today was config 1. And flight controls are up 0.2. I like having a physical trim wheel. It took me long enough to get this Bravo, man, but I am enjoying it. I am enjoying it. That looks good. That looks good. Let's do a flight controls check. Usually we would do that on the move, but the pedal disconnect is still a little wonky with this aircraft, so do it here. Full right, full left deflection of the rudder, full up, full down. On the elevators, full left, full right on the ailerons. Looking good. Flight controls free and correct. What else? Flaps are set. Mission mode selector is normal. APU bleed is off. And obviously we can ground spoilers. We on the ground spoilers. Chase Sawyer, what's going on, man? Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Cabin is ready, says PACX. Pull up the latest Asus and ask for taxi. What? Talking about Willis. Hello, ground. Hello again, JetBlue 2142, information Foxtrot ready taxi to it right. Tango Bravo to it right, JetBlue. Exclamation HPG, it didn't work. I'll check that out in a second. Let me get taxi. Let me get in the air and we're going to figure out what's going on with Streamlabs. Parking brakes released. Let's get going. Left side is clear and right side is clear.
Please note, the cabin lights will be dimmed for departure and landing. If you require additional lighting, there is a reading light on the panel above you.
Alright, taxi and checklist. Lights are required. V145, VR46, rotating 47, flexing 62 degrees. Takeoff config is normal, recall is check. $19,320. Yep. Alright. I gotta like use two hands. Along the tower, good evening, Jekyll 242, short Bravo 12 to 8 right. Alright, I'm away, Jekyll 242. Oh. That's why you check the runway, even if he tells you long to wait. Light him up. And this can go to TARA actually. Good. This man almost got my wing cut off there. All right, set. Looking good. Send it. I think we're on 22.8 after this, no ATC. Drop that in standby. And I need to figure out Streamlabs. I don't know what's going on there. Clearly it's connected to YouTube because it announced that the raffle started. Alright, clip takeoff, chapter 242. Alright guys, we're gonna have to figure that out in a sec. Lights. Start the clock. Throttle up. That's stable. About to end up in the trees. Let me disconnect that. Alright, thrust is set. Manflex 62, SRS runway, auto thrust is blue. Rotate. Getting an asymmetrical difference in the throttles here. Positive rate gears coming up. This thing is giving me hell. What is wrong with this thing? Unicom, we'll see you at 2242. Alright, 2.8 for 4,000. We're on Unicom, so we're gonna bump this up. We'll do 8,000 initial open climb, all blue, while I figure out the throttle levers here. We're just gonna go to climb. Alright, climb thrust is set. Gorgeous departure out of Fort Lauderdale. Looking good. Our flags coming up. I could have left it a little longer. Slats on the Airbus, what that essentially does is increase your VFE. So, you know, if you need to have your flaps out a little longer, especially if you're in a tight turn, it'll increase that VFE speed for you by just retracting the slats. However, this turn is not so bad, so pull them all up now. Ground spoilers disarmed. Nose lights and runway turnoffs coming off, and we'll bump this up to, let's do 14,000 open climb initially. Looking good. For a lot of area traffic, Triple Airbus A320, 7.4 for 8,000, 5 northwest of Fort Lauderdale. About 5. Again, that's why we put that in there, just to add for some, you know, additional situational awareness. Still hand flying her. This bird is really well configured, I should say, or the development they've done with this bird to allow it to actually feel like a fly-by-wire aircraft is pretty well done, especially when you consider the flight dynamics in comparison to other sims for FS 2020 is just not that great. We're through 10,000. Landing lights can go, wing lights can go. Chime the cabin.
Now turn on your larger portable electronic lights. As a reminder, please don't fasten while you're not congregating down.
We'll throw that autopilot on. Our cruise is, I think we said 360. 360 open climb. Let me know if it's too loud, guys. Sim is too loud. Alright, she's climbing. Wait, your SciTech radio panel can't change the frequency in the plane? That's nuts. No, Dave, so what's happening, and it's both with PMDG as well as with Phoenix, it translates the last digit of the frequency to the half frequency. So, for example, if I tune 122.8 with the SciTech radio panel, it'll tune 122.805 in the VATSIM or vPilot client app. So PMDG and Phoenix needs to figure that out. I remember the working title CJ4 had that issue initially, and they addressed it. So there's definitely code that they need to do to fix that. So yeah, certain frequencies in the radio panel it just doesn't tune it correctly. Let me catch up to the chat here. You've flown to 4-4 since the last update. I need to get back in that plane. And then they go drop into velocity. That velocity does look sweet. Flybywire's doing fine. I think it will for quite some time. Oh yeah, FlybyWire is fantastic. No argument from me there. Great aircraft. How about this, man? Let me let's put some music on, and then let me try to figure out what the hell is going on with Streamlabs here, because we need to do this giveaway. Did I get the Honda Jet? I did, man. I sure did get the Honda Jet. That's about it. I got it. You know what? It's hard to say it was disappointing or that I was expecting more. At the end of the day, it was a $20 add-on, so we have to remember that and keep that in mind. I think, you know, if I'm truly honest. We have to remember that much, but yeah, it needs a lot of work. First off, I couldn't even get the thing working the first like 2 days I had it, because it had some conflict with one of the TDS, I think it's TDS, the TDS Garmin touchscreen thing that I use. The thing came with no documentation whatsoever, so like, you know, if you're not a part of the Discord or anything like that, you don't know how to troubleshoot or how to make sure you properly install or update or uninstall things that would conflict with the aircraft. So that was the first strike against them, to be honest. And then it just, you know, there's a lot left to be desired. It looks great. I think Johnny put it well, or Charlie put it well, like it's, you know, it has great curb appeal. It's an awesome looking aircraft, don't get me wrong, but it needs a lot of work. Again, it's also $20, so you gotta keep that in mind also. Guys, I don't know what's going on with this. Music is a tad loud. I turned it down, let me know. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with this thing here. Let me try this. Slower than a Cessna 150. That thing is slow, man. That thing, I didn't realize that Honda Jet was so slow. For $5 million, man, you can go get you another aircraft with 3 times that performance. You know, if I compare it to other aircraft sort of in that light jet category, like I think of the Cirrus Vision Jet, I think it's probably like $1 million or $2 million more for the Vision Jet. You know, if I had, you know, my choice for rolling like that, I'd definitely pick up a Vision Jet before the Honda Jet. Chief, good to see you, man. Enjoy your Friday night. Thanks for stopping by. Stay safe out there. But again, that's not the fault of the developers. Like, that's the actual performance of the real aircraft. So there's no fault to them that way. But yeah, it's that thing. It's interesting, that's for sure. Alright, how are we doing? Got about 13 to go for top of climb. Let's see, what time is it? FNO should be starting in about 30 minutes. We've got about an hour and 20 to our destination. Put us there just in time. Hey, someone want to try typing HPG in the chat again? Exclamation HPG. Streamlabs is in there. So burning question of the day, Mike. Who did you have pictures of? They let you off work so early on a Friday. And I wish I was done. I gotta go back and do some more stuff here after this. I'm just taking a break, Mr. Dave. Taking a break, dude. Is that rainbow down there? And it's pretty nuts anytime I see a rainbow in this sim. It just like highlights the fact that flight sim has come a very long way in a very short space of time. Like, that's nuts to have. It's not something that's just like, you know, painted on. It's high quality. It renders really lifelike as well. That is pretty cool. Let's go direct John Boo. Give some time there. Dave, how you been? How have you enjoyed the Cessna 414? I know you've been sending it amongst other aircrafts as well. I think, like, from a GA perspective, definitely one of the better aircrafts out there. So since Streamlabs for some reason isn't working, guys, do stop by tomorrow. We will be going live with none other than Callum from FS Elite. Callum will be joining us live tomorrow, 9 a.m. PST. Should be a really cool episode. We're gonna get into, obviously, you know, the onset of FS Elite and sort of how that publication and the details of how sort of that got started, as well as, you know, what's to come and how they've impacted the flight sim industry. So that should be pretty cool. Stop on by. We'll be doing another giveaway there as well if I can't figure out what the hell's going on the stream. Back, let me put that in the chat. I love the 4-4 until the latest update. Now I refuse to fly it till the 14. What's going on with it? It porpoises a lot, has trouble locking on the localizer. It is unmanageable in many type of crosswind, even 4 knots I could go on. Is that something that's sort of always been there, or like the latest update you're saying has caused that to impact
Different incomes, not one way. Living life on a one way. I knew this would happen someday. You can ask my day one day. Cloudy days turn to sun rays. Only way to way up way. Know my way, know my feng shui. I get to it first, I got you mad. I get sad when I get to it last. Get it, then I'm never going back. Get it, then I'm never going back. I get to it first, I got you mad. I get sad when I get to it last. Get it, then I'm never going back. Get it, then I'm never going back.
Robert, what's going on, man? Good to see you. All is well. Long time no see. Micslmn it into the ground, I know, right? That's how I land those airplanes. Good to see you. Dave says no, just since 2.2.0. Before that, flew like a dream. Hence I sent it a lot. Yeah, hopefully he lines it out in the next update. Again, I haven't flown it in a while, so I gotta check. Alright, let's try that on the giveaway. Someone test that for me. Good to see you. I had my instrument check right in July. Oh, nice. Good luck, man. Good luck. I'm sure you're ready for it. I'm sure you are ready for it. I need to eventually pick this instrument ticket up as well. How many FPS do you get in the Phoenix A320? Enrique, I have no idea, dude. I can't say that I don't monitor FPS. I don't even know how to do that in this sim. I think it's, you gotta put it in dev mode. I have no idea. But she certainly is performance heavy. I've got my CPU timing. It seems okay for now. When I'm not streaming, the performance is even better. So I don't typically have a bad time with it. know what's wrong with this thing. Trust me. Our rating is pointless in Cali unless you're trying to go pro. Useless. See, and that's the other side of it, man. That's like, how often am I really going to get any actual? Thoughts can come off. Unless you're trying to go pro. You're spot on. You're spot on. That's that's you know, one of the decisions or one of the things that I've been sort of wrestling with. I mean, you do get your typical mornings. Especially this time of year here in Southern California, we call it June. Obviously, get that overcast just coming off of the ocean, and it makes its way way inland, and really can sit there till about 1-2 o'clock in the afternoon. It just depends. Those circumstances. Your instrument ticket may be beneficial, but again, that's like such a small percentage of the time. I think we've got something like 350 or something DFR days a year here in Southern California. Now 362, so 365, I should say. So it's yep. I don't know. We'll see. And it's also not just about like, you know, where you're going to take it. I think just getting your instrument rating, besides wanting to get it so you can, if you're in an area that's known for not such great weather a lot of the times of the year, or if you're getting it because you're going pro, overall an instrument ticket, instrument rating just allows you or helps you become a better pilot. Makes you a lot more situationally aware. It brings a, you know, it really sort of refines your flying. I think that's the other part of it as well for me. So we'll see. Dave says having more tools and skills in your toolbox is never a useless thing, Robert. Yeah, I've only got 2 hours actual of 40 simulated. It's amazing though and fun. Yeah, nah, I get it, man. It's interesting. True, but us simmers all know instruments if there's an emergency. I think to a degree. To a degree, yeah. We talk about it all the time, right? Like, you know, you're doing your instrument flying in the sim, you do it all the time. But I don't know, actually being up there in actual, you know, IMC conditions, you know, when it's not the sim, it's real life. You also have to remember too, a lot of these GA airplanes that people fly, you know, don't have the level of automation that these things have. So there are definitely some things to consider. But to your point, a flight simmer is certainly going to be a little bit more ahead than someone coming in fresh into their instrument rating. Right? A flight simmer is going to know the basics. They're going to know what an ILS is. They're going to know what a localizer is for the most part. Someone coming fresh into instrument, no sort of familiarity or experience or exposure to any sort of instrument flying, certainly going to far less than your typical flights. I get it. Company message, what's going on? Are we delayed? Blue Op says send ADC for 12 minutes. ADC delay card on company tablet and allocate as per OMP. Not a free text, so they want to know why we're late. Alright. I have an ADC card on here. delay allocation card. Well, it wasn't ATC. It wasn't a ramp delay. It wasn't an engineering, although I'd love to put it on engineering. Wasn't ground equipment. Certainly operational. But I don't think we have a 3-digit code for trying to figure out V-Pilot. That's essentially what delayed us. Let's see. We can do other. OTH.
Moments, our lovely flight attendants will be starting our in-flight service. We'll be serving complimentary.
I think that's probably one thing FSLABS is missing. Like, that's pretty cool.
Please note we only accept credit cards.
I think that is pretty cool. Alright, let's see what they come back with. Maple, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Welcome aboard. Hope all is well. Look forward to seeing you here in SoCal next month, man. Should be fun. Tell them I was having one last smoke, says Drew. It's Drew Stone's fault. We're gonna blame it on Drew. Alright, let's see what they came back with. Triple Op says ADC received. You gotta call the number when we land. Alright, how are we looking? Raw, how are we tracking? Got about 301 to top of descent, 2331 Zulu. Well, yeah, we're probably gonna be early for this event, but that's fine. Hey, stopping by real quick, say hello. Xplane, we'll see you at Santa Monica again. Hi Dave, what's going on? I don't know. I gotta get out there again. Is that lightning? What the hell is happening out there? I've gotta get out there again. That was fun. That Santa Monica trip was cool. And for those of you that don't know, that airport unfortunately will be closing, I think, in about 5 years. Such a shame. But really cool approach. Great air traffic controllers. Obviously, awesome views. So I will definitely be back, probably before the end of the summer. I will definitely keep you posted. Thanks for stopping by, man. Yes, sir. That'll be fire, man. I'm very excited for that. Yes, that'll be cool, Maple. Looking forward to that. We'll be flying not this weekend, but next weekend. Meeting up with some folks at, you guessed it, Camarillo. We're doing a little flying event. So that should be fun. I will record it. Forward to that. But yeah, sorry about the giveaway, guys. I don't know what is going on. We will we'll get it figured out. Again, if you stop by tomorrow's podcast, live show podcast with FS Elite, Callum from FS Elite will be joining us. Johnny and I, we're going to be discussing the inception of FS Elite and how it's created and really changed the way we look at the flight sim industry overall, and sort of what's to come for them and that publication. So it should be fun. Stop on by. We'll get the giveaway going there for sure. First stream back in like 8 months, man. Technical difficulties. I apologize. We checked everything that we could prior to streaming, but unfortunately, unless you're actually live, you can't tell whether or not Streamlabs and the chatbot feature is going to work as it should. Get that figured out. Where I missed my third monitor. Dave says check DM. I'm gonna have to check on my you know what, let's do that. Tablet. I don't have my third monitor no more. outside views. What do you guys think, man? I know, you know, again, if you've been on the podcast and the is that a double wing? What the hell is going on there? That was weird. Been on the podcast, you've listened to the podcast, you've attended a live show. We've sort of shared our perspective on these two major releases across the flight sim industry, specifically FS 2020 over the last month or so. How are you guys enjoying the Phoenix? How are you guys enjoying the PMDG 737? That's lagging. I gotta go back inside. That's bad. Oh. Alright, we're going back inside. I've never had that happen before. I always check stuff before. I just know nothing gonna go until I hit go live button. Yeah, I've checked everything, Maple, but the chatbot feature, you can't unless you know something that I don't. Certainly the pro streamer, that's for sure, man. It's great to see how your channel has grown over there on Twitch, and maybe Twitch is different, but on YouTube, there's no way to check to make sure your timers and your giveaway settings are going to actually work. So it sucks, but get it addressed. Hey, what are you using for AI? They have the thing I have. Man, I am lagging bad. I've never had this issue with this aircraft before. It's heavy on performance, but not like that. Jeez. Little light chop. Man, that was beyond chop. That was definitely performance issues. What are you using for AI? I think they're trying to set the thing that I'm using to set up is a pain. Yeah, model matching. I'm using still this freeware model matching thing that came out. Someone developed literally like a month after 2020 came out, and that's what I've been using since. It's not the best. It's pretty terrible, actually. There's a lot of aircrafts that are missing or will just show as completely ghosted out. However, there is another one. Forgot what it's called, but you can use the model matching from their software. That one is a pain to set up, so maybe that's the one you're talking about. I wish, let me see. Both are good. I will say PMDG is doing a great job to tank their reputation with their customer relations. Robert can be the only one that's interacting with the community, and quite honestly, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but he left a bad taste in my mouth as of late. Listen, Maple, you're not, you're speaking facts, man. You know, I try to make sure we sort of keep our criticism or critique or our opinions at least fact-based, right? You know, it's great to have an opinion, but you know, your opinion should at least have some sort of factual basis to it. And the fact of the matter is, you know, we definitely expected a lot more from a company that's is so long withstanding in the community, and you know, has the tools and the resources to really develop a phenomenal add-on, phenomenal aircraft for flight sim, for a desktop flight sim. And overall, I think, you know, they the airplane works for the most part, so we can't knock them there, but we certainly expected more, especially on the immersion front. They could have done a lot more. You know, that's just my overall opinion on that. And again, I'm not going to go into the whole sort of release cadence or, you know, the process in which you purchase the aircraft, especially if you were one of the day one buyers, and the extreme frustrations that were shared by the flight sim community just to get the thing downloaded. You guys have heard me on that soapbox time and time again over the last month, so I'm not going to go there, but again, I think got a lot of work to do, man. Got a lot of work to do. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Nolan. I'm gonna vacate. First of all, the landing 11. When he went on about the acting like he was some sort of historic artist, come on, you make virtual airplanes, let's leave it there. His ego is just getting out of hand. I don't even read that stuff anymore, man. He spends more time, you know, those soliloquies than actually getting the aircraft developed, so it is. What are we looking at weather-wise? Out of west at 4, 10 statutes of a mile. Visibility, few clouds 2500, 10,008. Overcast at 27 Celsius. Cumulus nimbus. Distant south and west. Showers in the vicinity southwest. Oh, we got some weather in the area, that's for sure. We're probably favoring now more west stops. These are codes. Could land 2-0, although I don't know how often they land 2-0. Johnny would probably know. I don't come down here much. But I don't know. Hopefully we'll get ATC on by the time I get there, and they can help us figure that out. We'll see. I saw Steve Oknibo vid. He mentioned Robert Randazzo flying a DC-3. Owns a DC-3. There's some sort of, I don't know, someone here can tell you better than I can. Either Johnny or Charlie or Dave would know. There's some sort of correlation and connection between Robert and the DC-3. I just don't know if he owns it. Yep, there you go. He owns a DC-3. Yep. That guy owns an actual DC-3. How much do you think a DC-3 would go for now, guys? Oh, that's not too bad. DC-3 with mid-time engines can be had for around 150,000, same price as a new Cessna Skyhawk. I don't know why I thought they were a little bit more expensive than that. Here's one in Asus, a 1945 DC-3 selling for $595,000. Kidding me? Check this out. Topping this DC-3. Sweet. I'm not a fan of them, but this looks good. That is sweet. freaking bird, man. You could take the family, the extended family, and then some. Wow, that's cool. I like that. Robert does for 20 years. Oh wow. I think it's a company he's part owner of that owns the title. Maple said, I'm in. I won $2 million on lottery. I'd buy Restore DC-3 in a heartbeat. I love old aircraft. We're buying the plane in the name of the flight sim community, right? That's fun. Alright you guys, thanks for joining. Appreciate you tuning in to today's live stream. I know it's been like 8 months. My apologies that the giveaway didn't work. We'll have to figure out what the hell is going on there. But in the interim, sit back, relax, enjoy the flight, enjoy the chat. Again, I'm going to keep plugging this because CloudBot was supposed to work. But yes, please join us tomorrow morning. Myself and Johnny's channel, Private Podcast. We will be live with Mr. Callum from none other than FS Elite. 190. Oh, that is lightning. That's so weird. 190 to the top of descent. Roughly 25 minutes here. As we get a little closer, we'll take a look at the weather again and start to figure out what our plan of action is going to be. Based on the latest METAR, there is some weather in the area for sure. And as we get closer, we're seeing some lightning and stuff. So keep an eye on that. We're favoring west ops, but not by much. Got about 4 knots. We're coming in on 11. We'd probably have like a 4 knot, 3 knot crosswind. So nothing too crazy. We'll see. I'd probably buy a Grumming Goose. That's a solid bird too. I could see that. Be a Vega or Ford tri-motor. Already know what I'd buy, man. Although I don't know, lately I've been like, just comparing other aircrafts out there, man. You all know, like, I'm a Cirrus fan. I'd love to pick up an SR-20, even an SR-20, but the prices of those aircraft, man, you can get something that holds, or that has, a far more useful load, much better performance for those prices or cheaper. Overall, I just think the SR-22, the Cirrus name overall is just really well overpriced. Looks like I'm getting some skipped frames. You guys still with me on the stream here? Strange. Dave, did you see a tri-motor coming in 2020? We have one Charlie ready. The Junkers GU-52. Heck, I don't know. Check that out. We've got so many aircrafts in this sim, man, and just like every week there's another one dropping, generally in the GA category. But again, I think that's where this sim shines, like, in the GA category, like general aviation category. Again, it's cool to come up here, and I'll always be an Airbus fan. Once PMDG figures out their 737, I can continue to fly that as well. But where this sim shines, man, is really getting into the GA action. Recent podcasts, definitely want to talk about those. So we recorded a podcast with Pilot Edge last week. It is now available. Go check that out. Again, we were on with Kevin, who leads media relations for the Pilot Edge platform. And they're going to be doing, I think for the 3rd year in a row now, they call it Sim Venture, so obviously mimicking the actual lag again. killing it. Obviously mimicking EAA's AirVenture that takes place in Oshkosh, July every year. Stay my behind in the cockpit because any other view just kills the performance. So, again, I'm not going to spoil the podcast. Go ahead and listen for yourself. But one of the things that I didn't realize or that I didn't know is they've got, obviously you all know Pilot Edge, you know, the controllers on there are real world controllers, but they are going to have actual real world Oshkosh controllers on. And beyond that, what we didn't realize as well is the controllers that come out for EAA AirVenture or that control for that actual Oshkosh event for that week are actually volunteer. Knew that was gonna happen. We don't have any autosave feature in this stupid sim. Let's see something. You know what, man? Speaking of GA, bump that. That's what we're gonna do. Let's fire up a GA aircraft and do a let's do a quick flight. We could probably still get into New Orleans. Someone give me a GA airport in that vicinity. Let's throw something up in there. Oh, there's really has actually has real ATC Oshkosh controls. Yeah, that's what I was saying. So, no, continuing on. They've got the real controllers out there participating in that event. So again, for those of you that have Pilot Edge or you just want to sign up for a free trial, you'll have access to that event as well. The free trial will include that access. Participate, check it out. They've got the real world procedures that's actually going to be happening the week of AirVenture. Gives folks a way for those that are actually participating in AirVenture to practice it in the sim beforehand. That's I think that's pretty cool. KGAO. Okay. And what should we fly? I'm not going to connect the yoke, so we got something with a joystick. Do I still have that DA40NG installed? DA40NGX, we do. Hopefully it works. They have the latest version. Let's fire that bad boy up. Because I don't know what the hell that was about. I would fly the 414, but again, I can't get that thing to download the latest version. Kill Pack X. KGPT if you want a little longer, 40 minutes. Gulfport, Mississippi. Does anyone know if we'll ever see 40,000 feet plus storm cells in Microsoft Flight Sim 2020? Probably. I think they're working on it. And I think there's this add-on called Storms or something to that nature. It might fire up Xplane. Man, actually, that may be a good idea, bro. That may actually... Because this Airbus, man, is so performance heavy. It's been fine for me. I think it's like it's struggling with being able to stream, running the streaming platform, the software while flying that aircraft. So definitely struggling. Let me see something. What do you guys think? Do we fire up Xplane and try another airliner flight from somewhere a little closer? Because I'm not about to leave Fort Lauderdale to there again. We'll probably come out of shoot, I don't know, Memphis or something, or Houston. Should I fire up Xplane, do another airliner flight, or should we just middle around with a GA flight in 2020? What do y'all think? The Storm's add-on is crap. It's like static picture with winds. Oh, really? Okay. PMDG 737 is my favorite. Haven't crashed ever. I mean, yeah, performance-wise, that aircraft, they've got it a little bit more lined out than Phoenix, but you would expect that from a seasoned developer. Phoenix also has a lot more features and bells and whistles going for it, so there's that as well. We'll have to figure out the Phoenix later. But what do you guys think? Should we do a GA flight in this thing, or should we just hop into Xplane? Probably. Could do Gulfport. DJ4 from Jacksonville. I don't have that package installed, man. You know what? Bump it. I'm gonna explain. Go into Xplane. Oh my gosh, this thing is killing me. Bear with me, guys. We're gonna set this up lickety split.
Can I be the one who wakes you up before you? The vibe is massive, it's supernatural. Keep it factual, know your Micslmn bad.
Let's hop in. We got the joystick connector. Let's hop in here. Go out of Houston with. We'll fly the Delta A320. No, we don't want hobby. Be right back, pizza time. Oh, Charlie, no worries. Trying to see where Houston is landing or departing. Cause I wanna be close to you, and I wanna show you something new. You gotta know, every day I got your back, yeah, you can count on me for that. So put your hand in mine, I will be there every day. When you're sick of the climb, I will make sure it's okay. I know you didn't ask for any of this, but we reach for the sky. Let's get this. Alright, 46-minute flight. Perfect. Let me get a little X-Pilot and active. Oh shoot. Yep. Hey, that's why you the man, bro. I completely forgot about ActiveSky. Because you need that with these old sims. Also need sim reef, huh? Alright, let's get this show on the road. What are we? Delta 11-8. Oh, why does this look like this? And That's a proper alternate Baton Rouge. Oh, let's get it. Right. All sounds are up. Cool, cool. Mic check. Greatest thing Memphis says the lighting. I would spend so much time trying to get atmosphere just light, and they nailed it. Yeah, oh yeah. There's a lot of things in 2020, man, that you just don't have to worry about. It's just they just come correct out of the box. But then you get the pain of you know, a brand new simulator where you have things like CTD still. That's why I like P3D. If that had happened to me in P3D just now, I'd have fired P3D back up, loaded the sim, and clicked the last autosave, which is set to every 5 minutes, and we would have been on our way. Problem. It happens. Boarded. Plus, I'm in my favorite Airbus of all, the 321, so there's that. We'll take it. What I miss? Chicken Run. Oh, Johnny, a lot, bro. A lot. That Phoenix does not like resources we were trying to throw at it, bro, while trying to stream. It went kaplunk. Went kaplunk. Even here, like, why am I only getting 20? Whatever. Here. Toliss. Ground services. Here, loading. $11.2. I can't type like that. KIH MSY. Third. Flight number is Delta 1184. Firm on the line, thank you. That. Alright, they're boarding. Nope, I need you back. I need you back. out of Houston, we are flying the Gumby 315 left. Watch ATC come on and give us some food. Actually, what are the winds? 290 at 4. Okay. Just like that. Like that. 1B315 left. Dusty. That. Do MSY. Get the P1 ILS runway 1, and it is Audad 1. That change. None. Well, actually, yep, send it. Alright, that looks good. APU start. Yeah. Wait, Lord. 140. Fuel, we've got 12. I'm not even gonna do the winds because it's all manual still with this aircraft. When they plan on doing an update. Up climb is 16,000, no ATC. Get sent to 16,000. Big 1 plus F. 44 on 44 on 7. Not 50 flags. 1 down 0. Excellent. Alright, if you lead, power to go. Go. They actually all of you can go. Put it all up. Push back. Oh, I've been here before. Look at that.
Ground to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
Alright guys, we are ready to go. We are ready to go. The shenanigans are back, man, with the streams. There we go. And we got spam. Thank you guys, whoever caught that. Cannot catch a break today. Looking good. And for that last baggage door to close. And there it is. Let's make sure. Check. Let's gotta wait for the ADRSs. Alright, we're out of 1.5 left. I get the Iris Align in here in 1 minute. Get up out of here. Close it up.
Flight attendant's boarding is complete, ladies and gentlemen. In just a few moments, we'll be closing the main cabin door and be on our way to Chicago. If you plan to use a mobile device during flight, now is a good time to make sure those devices are set to airplane mode. So before the aircraft can move, everyone must be seated with their seatbelts fastened, tray tables in their upright and locked position, your camera and items stowed, and all armors fully lowered. This is flight 478 taking you to Chicago. 2 hours and 53 minutes of flight time. Good morning. Welcome aboard.
Gotta push it back.
Thank you. Just give us a few seconds.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you. Yes, Close Travel Podcast tomorrow, 9 a.m. We will be on with Callum from FS Elite. Do join us. Be there, please. Support the podcast, and obviously, if you guys got questions for Callum as well, I am sure he'd be happy to answer them.
Securely stowed. Also, lavatories will be locked for takeoff and landing for safety reasons. Thank you and welcome aboard. Flight 4. Here.
I got the fancy Delta cabin. Yeah. First class cabin. So cool. So once we get to cruise, guys, this first class divider is separated. Actually closes. Parking brake is set.
Flight attendants, please operate your departure, cross check, and all call.
Sir, so we may now release parking brakes.
Alright, brakes release.
Continues to start with restoring order signals.
Using intercontinental traffic, Delta Airbus 8321 Neo pushing start, suspected runway 15 left. Alright, windows and doors are closed and locked. Beacon, we gotta get this to idle. Beacon is on. Most levers are set to idle. quantity 12.3 thousand pounds. Signs are on and auto. ADRS is set to nav. Start number 1.
Once again, ladies, if you don't understand the main cabin door has been closed, all guests must remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened. Thank you.
Back. Our longest runway actually is 1.5 left, so that's what
Discontinue the use of electronic devices and direct your attention to the flight attendants in the aisle as we go over the safety features of this Airbus 321 aircraft. There are safety information cards in the seat backs in front of you that illustrate the safety equipment on this aircraft. You may use the card to follow along. Further regulations regarding compliance with this information, as also crew members' instructions, lighting information signs, and posted placards. Your seatbelt should be worn low and down across your hips. To fasten your seatbelt, into the belt, tilt into the buckle until it clicks. Tighten and pull on the loosen the belt, and to open your seatbelt, lift the metal flap on the buckle. For your safety and the safety of those around you, please keep your seatbelt fastened at all times while seated. There are emergency exits located in the front, mid-cabin, and back of the aircraft. All exits are clearly marked with exit signs, direction for opening, and are equipped with
we are in the Neo today, so that's why the engines are taking so long to get started here.
Can be detached
pretty
and
cool.
use
It actually gets the thing fired up. Can't remember off the top of my head, but I think it has something to do with the way the fan blades are situated in the Pratt & Whitney engines. Appreciate your patience, guys. We're going to attempt this again. Sim plane, about 45-minute flight to Orleans.
Event of a water landing, a life vest is located either under or between your seats.
Start number 1, number 2
First,
coming
pull
around.
the top to retrieve the live vest pouch from its container. Then set along the perforated edge and remove the live vest from the pouch. Lean forward and place the vest over your head. Wrap the strap around your waist, fasten the buckle, and pull on the strap to tighten. A water-activated rescue light is attached to each vest. When exiting the aircraft, pull down the red tab at the bottom of the vest to inflate. The vest can also be inflated by blowing it to the tube locator shoulder level. Remember, do not inflate your vest until you exit the aircraft. Just like the front and back exit doors can be detached and use straps. There are rafts also located in overhead compartments and mid-cabin doors exits.
Streamlabs works for that. I don't understand why the giveaway and the timers
and crew
aren't
members' instructions, including the seatbelt and non-smoking signs. On fearless flights and non-smoking, smoking including the use of e-cigarettes or vaping devices. It is not permitted in the cabin or lavatories. Federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying laboratory smoke detectors. Ladies and gentlemen, our estimated flight time this morning to Chicago O'Hare will be approximately 2 hours and 53 minutes. Thank you very much for your attention. It's time for you to relax and enjoy the rest of the flight.
Start on 1 and 2. Go ahead and get ignition mode selected and on. APU and masters off. We're doing flaps 1, and it's down 0. Flight control there. pitch trim. One on predictive chair. Nice to have a plane with weather radar working. That let's max. Let's rate on ND. Let's do full up on the ailerons, on the elevators, I should say. Full down. Full left. Right. Rudder. Full deflection in both directions. Flight controls are free and correct. Let us get this show on the road. Start that clock there. And taxi lights can come on. Parking brakes release. Houston intercontinental traffic. Delta Airbus A321 Neo taxi runway 5 left. Recall check, thank you, Mr. Dale. Recall is normal. I'm in. He said runway 4. There's no runway 4 here, so he must be at Hobby. The frames are even bad in this sim. It's definitely something going on with the streaming platform, man. I gotta get this stuff lined back out. That's what happens when you don't. There's someone in the air. What was that? Oh, okay. Radar antenna. That's what happens when you don't stream for 9 months. Let's make sure. One more time, nobody on for ATC. Nope. Oh, Houston Tower just came on. Son of a. Are you kidding me right now? Stop here. Yeah. Mr. Tower, Delta 1184, good evening. We're short 15 left at Whiskey. Can you pick up our RFR clearance? Tower, good evening, up to 1184 for Whiskey, 15 left. Can we pick up on our far clearance? Yep, no worries. We're having some issues ourselves today. We can go and get our clearance from center if they come on, or we can wait for you. Up to you. Roger. Oh, Houston Center just came on. Oh, they lining up today, boys. They are lining up. 30 is my altitude. Alright, so I copied Delta 1184 clear to New Orleans via the Gummy 3 gusty transition, then as fall. Maintain 4,000 initially. Expect 330 is our cruising altitude and 10 after departure. I think you said departure is offline, and it's squawk 2461. On the left, clear for takeoff, or nav Cartman, Delta 11 for 80 folks. Alright, let's send it. Kevin check. So he packs off takeoff and release the parking brakes and light them up. Final is clear. Alright, lights on. Clock. That's the Setman Flex 56 SRS runway over us. It's 80 knots, cross check. And we got disconnected. Left turn. I don't understand why I'm getting such bad frames in Houston, bro. Monitor advisory. Alright, bump this up to 8,000 open climb. And we'll get the packs back on. Have to gobble down some little squeezes. No worries, man. Welcome back. You didn't miss anything. Alright, clean them up. Get on the bottom, let's clean up the box. I'm going all the way to 330. Just knocked down some Wingstop, man. I'm starving. I should have landed by now. I should be eating. That's how it goes sometimes. Houston was online, I guess. He wasn't ready to take anyone. That's why he's got me, there's like 3 Houston centers online right now, so I don't know what the problem was. But that's fine, we'll be off, we'll be on Unicom for now, I guess. Make our way. Got the ortho going. Listen, it doesn't look as sweet as 2020, but it gets the job done. It looks decent. Man. Man, she is climbing like a 320, man. Sluggish. Yes, I am on VATSIM. Thank you, Charlie. I am on VATSIM. There's like 3 Houston centers online, but I guess they weren't ready, so I don't know what's happening. Tower told us to go to Unicom, and one of them would contact us. Like, they're all lit up, dude. Memphis, Houston, so let me call one of them and see what's going on. Center, good evening. Delta 1184, checking in 15,000, just west of Beaumont. Oh, there he goes. That's 59. Yeah, we just gotta contact me from the correct one. Thanks. Watch out. Center, good evening. Delta 1184 checking in. 16.8 from 330, just west of Vermont. We're at roll up to 10,000 lights up. That as a standard. And just like that, away. Just Center Delta 1184, good evening, checking in. 18.9 for flight level 330. Which is early. Man, I'm a doofus. I'm looking at Indiana, not IAH. No worries, bro. Alright, quick flight. Like I said, I think it's like 45 minutes total. Wheels up to wheels down. Maximum crossing Audad at 11,000. So it's like as soon as we go up, we're coming right back down. I hate the way Toliss does their altitude constraints. Then it doesn't even reflect properly on the thing. Let me see if I can get Asus for New Orleans. Got delivery, ground, and approach on, but no Asus. What's up with that? Oh, there it goes. We're expecting GPS runway 20 approach. Interesting. So let's see something here. Man, what you doing in Xplane? Gonna make me start doing Carl. Was that 3442? 3442. Thanks for your help. That's one. And 2020 wanted to act up, bro. Center, hello again. Delta 1184 checking in. Level 230 for 320. Alright, so GPS runway 20. I don't know that I've ever done this approach. What the hell approach is that? I got a localizer. There it is. Yes, yeah, I'm probably gonna back the localizer up for this. That looks straight. Pretty fun approach. Yeah, it looks interesting. They say he paid money to see you do a cartwheel. Maybe on tomorrow's show. that at 11,000. Alright, what does this look like? Re-up. Aspro. Approach, climb at 1300, climb left turn 2000, heading 180 outbound the Rayop VOR. Alright. Hello, dog. But I just thought of something. Is your air rocket nav bird even up to date? Oh yeah, man. I keep everything up to date. It just utilizes the FMS data, the Navigraph data updater. I run everything all the time whenever there's an update, even if I'm not actively flying the sim. So it's in there. There it is, 2205, it's up to date. I think I'm gonna get that velocity. Man, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. You guys get it, let me know what you think. Jeez, that's a 7,000 foot runway. That's LaGuardia lens. Jump on those brakes. Velocity is too wired for you? What do you mean? What do you mean, Dave? Too wired. Alright, split sound's coming off. Bad boy up early. Good destination date. Let's get the zero at 8. 2989er. 23 degrees Celsius. Excellent. We've also got... Man, VATSIM is lit up. Look at all those controllers. Lit up. We've also got information November, so I'm gonna throw that in here. Oh, weird. He said it's too weird for him. Gotcha. Missed approach. Done that already. That looks good. Didn't show a 360 on the arrow. Alright, looks good. Should be starting down here momentarily, actually. Recently delivered A321neo to Delta. And they've got about 2 of them now. And here's what I was talking about once you get into cruise. The actual first class apron or divider, whatever you want to call it, actually closes automatically. Pretty cool. Just little touches, man. Little touches. Pause description 240 Delta Lily. Get all that at 11. So that's in the box, 24 to go. That should be fun. We'll descend here momentarily. Thankful it's not another 737 or Airbus. We got a proper it's like everything though, like I know we keep saying, oh man, not another 737, oh man, not another Airbus, but all the Airbuses and the 737s and all those other airliners they're dropping, like they're all missing something, man. It's not like we're getting complete, you know, fully working and immersive add-ons when they're dropping these airliners. There's still a lot left to be desired. A lot left to be desired. And that's why I welcome, you know, some of these new developers cutting their teeth in some of these larger airliners. See what you got. It's not like we've got the labs, right? In 2020, folks are still out there trying to, you know, develop new Airbuses. We don't. Phoenix is close to getting there, but you know, they still got a ways to go. Yeah, but our next flight, man, you know, we'll try to come on here and do another stream. We'll definitely do some GA apps. Let's start down to got a 15 knot tailwind. It just should be idling soon. Dave says he has a what's your better idea, bro? What you got? Miles. Have you guys on the ground about 30 minutes, folks. Appreciate you all joining this evening. Group flight to Clausa from Santa Monica. What's Clausa? Oh, Cal USA. Yeah, that'll be cool. You guys gotta participate though, man. Last couple of group flights, I schedule them, I get them, and it's like 2 of us flying when the day comes. Like, if we're gonna do a group flight, it's gotta be a group flight, not a duo flight. Alright, there she goes. She caught the profile. Send it now. Get them seatbelt signs on. Did I read that wrong? Did they want the GPS RNAV? Nope. They didn't specify. Heck yeah, it's an RNAV, Mike. Yeah, that's all. I'm tired, man. I'm tired. Let me fix that over here. It's the RNAV GPS. They're gonna either give me Yankee or Zulu. If I was a betting man, I'd say the Yankee. Three 6-8. We'll see you. That's living. Guy 126. Center, good evening, Delta 1184 level, flight 124. Delta 1184, Houston Center, good evening, level, flight 124. On that 11,250 on the speed. We have November. That's 1184. Alright. Restricted. Noted in the box. So the aircraft should be. Let's help it down actually. He breaks out. We got 36 to on that, and we've got 11,000 feet to. I don't trust it, so let's stop ourselves. Does anyone know that profile GPX mod shows TCAS info? I'm not sure. Said if you're rich. Man, she is trying to slow. I'm giving her everything she got. Get some spoilers out. Barely gonna make that restriction. That's our transition. There's some of that speed break out. It's an RNAV, so we don't need the landing system switches. Auto brake will be medium, very short runway, and we'll get the terrain on. Delta 1184, we'll see how things. Approach, good evening, Delta 1184, 13 for 11,250 at Audad, information November. Delta 1184, 11,250 at Audad, information November, good evening. Designer 89er, the RNAV runway 20 approach for Delta 1184. Alright, looking good. We're good. We're briefed and everything is good to go. Let me let's see, what's the tower frequency? I want to back that up. 19.5. $100 for what? Southwest. Got traffic coming right at me. Hey, where are you turning to? Right 150 for separation, Delta 1184. Right 150 for separation, Delta 1184. That Southwest went way over there. 5 months ago it was $123 Canadian. That's nuts. I don't remember it being that much. The TDS, the GTN 750 wasn't even that much, and that's touchscreen. And pick me up a daiquiri in Slidell. 5,000 left to 100 Delta 1184. I've had a few of those daiquiris, man. A couple of years since I've been out here, though. A couple of years. Bounced around some turbulence. Oh, you know what's going on? I turned the clouds off. That's why we can't see none. Alright, we're through 10,000. They still kind of are. That's a slideshow. Oh no. I need to update this GPU. Don't you get that 650? Yeah, I've got the I thought I had the 750. I don't know, one of those. Man has me on some serious vectors right now. Get ready, these clouds. 260 vectors for the approach, 1184. We are managing this speed, so we'll activate approach phase. And essentially he set me up for a right downwind. Looking good. Looking good. Xplane still holds its own, man. She holds on. I'm interested in seeing what Xplane 12 is gonna look like. You forget, Mike, I think I am in Canada. Our dollar is not worth yours, so 75 euros is just over 100 Canada. Oh, gotcha. Our runway 4,000, 1184. How's he not hearing me? 4,000, Delta 1184. Alright, let's start walking this speed back. We'll do 200. And flaps 1, speed checks. As we get ready to turn our base turn here, guys, I want to appreciate those of you that stopped in or have been here since the beginning. Really appreciate it. First stream back in like 9 months. Appreciate the patience. Unfortunately, 2020 crashed on us, but right 090 1184. We sim gave us limits, so we made lemonades and went to another sim. And are completing this flight, so appreciate your patience, appreciate you stopping by. Again tomorrow, 9 a.m. Pacific, 1600 Zulu. We will have Callum from FSLABS on, so please be sure to join us. And we're looking forward to that. Also, check out the latest podcasts in, via Anchor, or I'm sorry, your really any podcast outlet that you listen to, we're on. So Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube Music, so on and so forth. We had some really good people on over the last couple of weeks. If you haven't caught it, check it out. flaps 2. Right 170, maintain 4 until established on final approach course. Clear ILS, oh sorry, clear RNAV Yankee runway 20 approach, Delta 1184. Where the hell is my flaps 2? Yeah, give me a look. Alright, we're gonna cheat a little here. Oh, she got that look, never mind. And approach. Fly slope, localizer. Alright, showtime. We do have tower 13315 and ground is 121.9. What? One 195 219. Eight to go. Let's hand fly the rest of the way, shall we? Autopilot disconnect.
2,500.
My controls 2,500 checked. 8 to go. We'll leave that speed there for now. We're still a little ways out to be slowing down too much. We got traffic on the downwind there. We don't want to piss anybody off. Keep that speed up. Out of 5 mile final, we'll take final approach speed.
2,000.
And that looks good. Flaps 3, gear down, final approach speed. Spoilers armed. Get our lights. Gorgeous. Looking good. Do a cabin check and final notch of flaps plus full. Tower 19.5, thanks for your time. We'll see you at 1184. I'm gonna head down to one. Tower, good evening, Delta 1184, 3 mile final, runway 20. 0 clear land, Delta 1184.
1,000.
Alright, 7,000 foot runway, so we just gotta get on those brakes. We just gotta plan to really get on those brakes. Why do I have low frames? Are you kidding me right now?
Above. 400. Minimum.
Continue.
200.
These blocks.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. Retard. 10. 5.
Spoilers. Decel. Reverse green. Auto reverse. Take that. Any day of the week, twice on Sundays. Now where are my turn off options? We gotta go to whiskey. Oh, I'm sorry, Echo. Little guy. Alright, clean it up. .74 contact ground. Ellie's ground. Good evening, Delta 1184. Off of runway 20 at Echo. We are parking. It's like Charlie 12. Charlie 12 via Echo Foxtrot. We're gonna hold short 29er at Foxtrot, Delta 1184. So we'll leave all the lights on till we cross the active. And we'll delay the APU start as well. Although we could probably single engine taxi, huh? Power transfer, hello, hydraulics. And we'll need to get the APU on for the single engine. Butter, heck yeah, I appreciate you guys, man, thanks. I'll take a negative 140 on a short runway like this. And APU start. I think we hit the blocks too, we'll check the replay on that. Coming in over there with the butter, that's a Delta. Ooh, buttered that bread. Alright, no worries, we're clear across 29er at Foxtrot, Delta 1184. Shenanigans, man. Xplane, eliminate. That was fast enough, I believe. Alright, so we're gonna shut down full current position, eliminate for. Just make sure my tail is clear though. Technically we're not. We're gonna sit. Shut down 2. Okay, gonna make some dinner. Dave, thanks man. Appreciate you hanging in there, man. Thanks for stopping by today. Astro. Taxi. And again, that. Heck of a stream, yes man, thank you. In fact, I'm going to just disconnect from VATSIM because pure shenanigans right now. So let's go to the gate. Engine 2 is shut down, so we'll just use throttle 1 there. Parking brakes release. That yellow hydraulic pump is powering our Oswald steering there. Kill the taxi lights. Leave it right there, shut it down. Fuel pumps. Beacon off. Appreciate you guys for stopping by, man. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Sorry about the nonsense that was 2020. We've got to figure out that. I think again it's just Phoenix. We'll probably just need to when we're doing at least the streaming and we're streaming Phoenix, we'll probably just need to put Phoenix on the GPU. We'll see. We'll do some performance tests and we'll figure it out. That's it for me, man. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, please stop by tomorrow on my channel as well as Johnny's, and we will be on live with Callum from FS Elite. We'll try to do the giveaway there since it didn't work here today. But that's gonna do it for me, man. You guys take care. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and keep the roof side up. We shall see ya.